Welcome to the Jackson Hole Hoot in its current formation. We are your hosts this evening. I am Ben.
I am Amy.
We'll be taking you along for the ride this evening, hoping everything goes well. This evening is the 1,222nd Jackson Hole Hootenanny in the 38th virtual Hootenanny. It's kind of hard to believe we've been doing this 38 times. We got a few rules to the Hoot, as always. Rule number one is please don't smoke inside. So please exit your houses before smoking, but you know it's your own houses, so do whatever you want. Rule number two is that it's a concert-like setting, but again, you're at home, so you do whatever you want, enjoy, pump up the volume, turn it down. You can really put on effects, whatever you feel like doing. And the third rule is that when he's here, and he is almost always here, Bill Briggs kicks us off. Bill, take it away.
All right. Well, it's good to be back again on the Hoot, the virtual Hoot. I'm getting used to this now. Anyway, I want to do a little bit of a story to start off with. Anyway, I was walking down the street in downtown LA, and a colored fellow jumped up in front of me and said, "Martin Luther King has just been shot." And I said, "Oh God, no." He invited me into the shop. It was a colored person shot, and we had a whole bunch of people in there watching the TV news program. And I felt invited into this situation with these people, and it was sort of a charming thing to me. I thought maybe I'm being invited into a brotherhood with man. Anyway, for a song to do, which sort of fit this, this song is by Mark Spolstra. I've changed it around so that it turns out to be a tribute to Martin Luther King. Friend of ours. He was a friend of ours. Now he's dead and he's gone. He never was afraid, because he brave and bold. And the only thing he ever asked for was a hand to hold. It makes no difference where he's been or where he's bound. It makes less difference if he's lost or been found. He's dead and he's gone. There is no power anywhere in this land like the voice used to say, "Will you hold my hand?" And there is a voice speaks loud throughout the land. There is a voice speaks for the black and tan and for all of man. It's young and it's old, it's brave brave and is bold. Can't be bought, can't be sold, just a hand to hold. Thank you. Hey, got another song here. And this is, I tried to find something that was sort of the same, but it's not quite. But it's about the Irish coming over to America. I kind of like the song. Standing, I walked up the pier from the coffin ship's landing. My clothes were just rags, no use in this weather. My back was strong, hands tough as leather. I climbed these hills till I came to the spot where I stand. I cleared these fields and I pulled up the stumps with my hands. No more a refugee. A mountaineer is always free. Took a Cherokee bride. She gave me 5 babies. I cried at their wicks, laughed at their weddings. I taught all my children the songs of my youth, to dance to the fiddle and practice the truth. Carried them up on my shoulders to where they could see the whole world before them, just so they would know what it means. No more wonder, no more refugee. A mountaineer is always free. No kings and no landlords to treat us like beggars and thieves. There's no one but God here to fear or to look down on me. No more wonder, no more refugee. A mountaineer is always free. I said no more wonder, no more refugee. A mountaineer is always free. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bill.
Dornan, yes.
Love the old Mountaineer songs. Up next, we've got Peter and Adrian Ward. I'm not going to ask them if they're going to play a funny song.
No, we're not.
Oh, good. See, that's why I wasn't going to ask. We'll find out what they've got coming up. Peter and Adrian, take it away.
Okay. When I started in singing folk music, I grew up in New York City in the Bronx. The people I sang with lived in Brooklyn or Queens. I think a few benighted ones lived in Manhattan. But naturally, since we were all city kids, we sang a lot of Black spirituals, although none of us were Black, and sea shanties. And my friend Anita, who is living in the sunny Southwest now, reminded me by email that sea shanties are getting popular again. So here's one we sang. It really requires a full audience of everybody singing as loudly as they can and drinking. But Peter will help. In South Australia, I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia, around Cape Horn.
We're bound for South Australia.
All the way, you're all in king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away and hear me sing.
We're bound for South Australia.
As I walked out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. There I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're all in king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away and hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down. Heave away, haul away. All run around and round the town. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're hauling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away or anything. We're bound for South Australia. There's just one thing that grieves my mind. Heave away, haul away. Leave Miss Nancy Bear behind. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're all in king. Haul away, haul away. Haul away and hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. When you all up around Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You wish to God you'd never been born. Bound for South Australia. Heave away, you're all in king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away and hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Well, I wish I was an Australian strand. Heave away, haul away. A bottle of whiskey in my hand. Bound for South Australia. Heave away, you're all in king.
Heave away, haul away.
Haul away, or hear me sing.
We're bound for South Australia.
Yay! Adrian, you okay there?
She was heaving away.
No. I'm fine.
Wonderful. Thank you, Peter and Adrian. The sea shanties really are all the rage right now among the young folk, apparently on TikTok. So well done for tapping into millennial culture. Speaking of millennial culture, up next, we've got David Rossiter beaming in from Tucson, Arizona.
And the connection is that David is not a millennial.
He's not a millennial. What's the opposite of a millennial?
Well,
Old? I don't know.
Me.
David, he's my dad. He's fine. He sings great, plays guitar wonderful. What you got for us, David?
Well, I do want to point out that last week I did play a sea shanty, and this week there was an article in the Washington Post about sea shanties and a thing on NPR this weekend about sea shanties. So, coincidence?
No. No.
I think I've started something.
Some would call that a
And Adrian
trendsetter.
and Peter?
Good job, you guys. Hey, this is I haven't sung a Union song in a long time, but this is kind of a special one. It was written in the early 30s by Florence Reese. Her husband was a Union leader with the United Mine Workers, and they were involved down in the Harlan County Wars in Kentucky with the coal mine wars down there. And she he actually got in some trouble as a leader, and the thugs from the company were coming to get him. So he escaped. He got word of it and escaped out the house. But he left his wife and family back in the house, and the thugs came and terrorized them and finally left. So after that, she wrote this song. I'm not so sure she was that proud of him. And but the song is good because not only is it a good Union song, it's been adopted for the civil rights back in the 60s. It's been sung quite a bit in recent years by lots of people, but I think my favorite version is the old Pete Seeger version of Which Side Are You On? Come all of you good workers, good news to you I'll tell, of how a good old Union has come in here to dwell. Which side are you on? 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 My daddy was a miner, my man's a miner's son, and I'll stick with the Union till every battle's won. Which side are you on? 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 They say in Harlan County there are no neutrals there. You'll either be a Union man or a thug for J.H. Blair. Which side are you on? 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 Oh, workers, can you stand it? Oh, tell me how you can. Will you be a lousy scab, or will you be a man? Which side are you on? 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 Don't scab for the bosses, don't listen to their lies. Us poor folks haven't got a chance unless we organize. Which side are you on? 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 Thank you. Our next song, we're going to mellow it out a little bit. It's been a stressful week, a stressful month. And sometimes you just need to clear your head. And some of you old Hooters remember Ann and Pete Sibley, and they're still out there singing. And last winter they came back to Jackson Hole, as I recall. And so we're going to do
a lifetime ago.
Lifetime ago. And I'm going to bring my band in here to come in on the chorus with me. This is my wife Pam. Yay! You all can sing along and kind of mellow out with me here. When I'm weary, carry me over. When I'm weary, hold my hand. When I'm weary, carry me over. Take me to that promised land. When I get there, I'll see my mother. When I get there, won't you hold my hand? When I get there, I'll see my Father, and he'll say how proud I am. When I'm weary, carry me over. When I'm weary, hold my hand. When I'm weary, carry me over. Take me to that promised land. In my lifetime, I've had my share of many troubles, too many goodbyes. People leave you without warning, and you're left just standing there. When I'm weary, carry me over. When I'm weary, hold my hand. When I'm weary, carry me over. Take me to that promised land. When I'm weary, oh, carry me over. When I'm weary, hold my hand. When I'm weary, oh, carry me over. Take me to that promised land. Take me to that promised land. Thank you, Ann Sibley, for writing that beautiful song.
Yeah.
Good job, Pam. Thank you.
Well done, David and Pam. Pam, I love seeing you there singing as well. Really makes it sound good. Dad's singing it's all right, but you come in and it's
Exactly. Well said.
Thank you, David and Pam. Up next, we have Mike Simpson. Mike, I believe, is in California. He's been joining us for the last few months. Plays great guitar and sings beautifully. And excited to have him here again tonight. Mike, take it away.
Well, thank you, Ben. I like the fact that you have there with Lynn, you have somebody who's sitting there who's making their guitar that they're going to play while they're sitting there. The guy was building his resonator guitar while we all watched. This is by Don Henry. Don Henry's a fairly local boy to us. He was from Gilroy, California, originally, and moved out to not Henley, by the way, Henry. Moved out to Nashville, where he's a singer-songwriter. And this one was one that he wrote, made popular by Kathy Mattea. Martin Luther, who did you think that you were? Appointed by some higher up. Merely mortal, your plans were unaffordable. No one wants to pay for love. Oh, you beautiful fool, swimming upstream, kicking up waves. Dreams weren't meant to come true. That's why they call them dreams. Oh, you beautiful fool. Walter Cronkite preempted Disney one night, and all us kids were so upset. We thought that you were a trouble instigator marching through our TV set. Oh, you beautiful fool. Swim upstream, kicking up waves. Dreams weren't meant to come true. That's why they call them dreams. Oh, you beautiful fool. To fight a fight without a fist, all human instinct puzzles this. How dare you threaten our existence? Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus Christ, history repeats itself so nice. Consistently we are resistant to love. I saw you on the black and white, with blacks and whites applauding you. I saw you on another time, without a sign of life in you. Oh, you beautiful fool, swimming upstream, kicking up waves. Dreams weren't meant to come true. That's why they call them dreams. Oh, you beautiful fool. Oh, you beautiful fool.
That was beautiful.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you.
Mike. Up next, we have our friend Paul beaming in from Helena, Montana. And I remember learning about Helena when I had to memorize all the capitals of each state. That is the capital, right? It's the capital.
Yeah, you nailed
Okay,
it.
good. Phew,
You
that
still
wasn't
remember.
embarrassing.
Good job.
Anyway, Paul moved, what, like 6 months ago-ish?
Let's see. Almost 8 or 9 now, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well,
That's hard to believe.
yep. We
It
we
really
miss
is.
you, Paul, and we're always glad to see you virtually.
I miss.
What do you
I
have
miss
for
Al
us
too.
tonight?
I've got 2 songs that really don't relate to the holiday at all, but first one is by Hayes Carl, and the second one is a Springsteen tune that I believed facilitated me meeting you two back in the day.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Well, I hide behind my guitar like a sparrow in the night, hoping I might fly away anew. 'Cause they'll love you when you're wrong, and then leave you when you're right. Tell me, babe, what's a boy to do? Well, I came to town a stranger, not knowing how to act. Figured I'd hang out and just get found. Made me some new friends, they climbed way up my back. Been gone so long, they ain't coming down. Oh, you can kiss the sky good morning, you can say your prayers at night. hide your soul way down in your shoes. But it's the same old scene, borrowed love and faded dreams, and you just can't run from those Arkansas blues. Well, time's playing tricks on me, makes me think I'm moving fast. I don't think I'm moving at all. And every stranger's face I see reminds me of the past. Come on, baby, leave me feeling small. So I took to drinking liquor on the other side of town, way up in those woods beside the moon, where every graceful dream I had got lost without a sound. I tell you what, I can't leave this place too soon, and it don't take no rhyme or reason, it don't make no sense at all. Just one of those things that you don't choose. And it's the same old thing, broken hearts and busted strings, and you just can't run from those Arkansas blues. Well, everybody's asking questions about whose side are you on. I don't see how it matters much to me. And all these midnight celebrations that are ended by the dawn leave you feeling low as you can be. So I'm leaving town this morning, I'm gonna lighten up my load, see if I can lose what I have found. So it's one drink for the memories and one kiss for the road. Look out, babe, I believe I'm Texas bound. California, Oklahoma, Arizona, Tennessee. I've been all around this land to pay my dues. Oh, high and low and right behind me, wherever I go they find me, and I just can't run from these Arkansas blues.
Thanks, everybody. That's Arkansas Blues by Hayes Carl. This next one is Atlantic City by Bruce Springsteen. As I mentioned, I met Amy and Ben in the backstage at the Hoot when they were playing this song, and without asking, I came up and started playing with them, which is really what every musician wants, is an unsolicited banjo. So, yeah, here we go.
They blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the board market getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But baby, everything that dies someday will
comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair real pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got me a job and I tried to put my money away, but I got them kind of debts that no honest man can pay. So I drew out what I had from the Central Trust, and darn, I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Man, everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair real pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, our luck may have died, our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going out when sands turn to gold, so put on your stockings, baby, might get cold. And when everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But baby, everything dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair real pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here's just winners and losers, and I'm south of the line. But I'm tired of coming out on this losing end. So honey, I talked to a man last night, gonna do a little favor for him. Well, now anything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair real pretty, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Wanna meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Won't you meet me tonight in Atlantic City? Thanks, everybody.
Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Thanks, Paul. Such a great memory when we all played that together for the first time. I always think of you when we play, and it's one of my favorites as well.
And I don't think there's anything better than unsolicited banjo. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to remember that.
Up next, we have Jenny Landgraf. We just moved back into our house after not living here for over 2 months, and I was just trying to find these beautiful earrings I got for Christmas that Jenny made and from Pam. And they're made out of guitar strings. They're really beautiful. I'm not an official sponsor of Jenny's guitar earrings, but they're real good guitar string earrings, but they're so beautiful, and they're for a great cause. Anyway, that's just a side thing, not related to Jenny's amazing playing and everything that she brings to just be like a real great face and heart and soul of the Hoot. So thanks so much for everything you've always done for as long as we've known you, but ever since we've done the virtual Hoot, you've been here, I think, every week, right? Maybe except 1 or 2.
Maybe a couple I've missed, but thank you, Amy. That's such a nice intro. I think the earring sales have dropped off because they're kind of hard to wear with masks. And I had my best sales at the little impromptu in-person driveway trunk shows, or backyard trunk shows. So hopefully we can do that again. And I was thinking when Paul was playing how much I miss jamming with people, and that song that he played second was something that he often pulled out at the bluegrass jam that we did. makes me a little nostalgic for those times. Anyway, I've got a couple songs. The first one was written by Steve Earle, though I really adore Joan Baez's version of this. It's called God is God. I believe in prophecy. Some folks see things not everybody can see. Once in a while they pass a secret along to you and me. And I believe in miracles. Something sacred burning in every bush and tree. We can all learn to sing the songs the angels sing. Yeah, I believe in God, and God ain't me. Traveled around the world, stood on mighty mountains and gazed across the wilderness. Never seen a line in the sand or a diamond in the dust as our fate unfurls. Every day that passes, I'm sure about a little bit less. Even my money keeps telling me it's God I need to trust. And I believe in God, but God ain't. God in my little understanding don't care what name I call. Whether or not I believe doesn't matter at all. I receive the blessings that every day on earth's another chance to get it right. Let this little light of mine shine and rage against the night. Just another lesson. Maybe someone watching and wondering what I got. Maybe this is why I'm here on earth and maybe not. But I believe in God, but God is God. Yeah, God, and God is God. Thank you. And my next one is a Bob Dylan song. You'll recognize it and feel free to sing along. Nobody can hear you, so it doesn't matter if you don't know the words. You can just enjoy doing your own thing. The times they are changing. We sure hope so. Come gather around people wherever you roam and admit that the waters around you have grown and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changin'. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changin'. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. A battle outside raging will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will be later last, for the times they are a-changing. Yes, the times they are a-changing. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in YouTube land out there.
Thank you, Jenny. That was beautiful and wonderful. Love seeing you again. Up next, we have a new fella, Ira Mado. I'm really excited to have him here after listening to him during soundcheck. I'm really excited and stoked for his couple songs coming up. Ira is from the Bay Area, but since the pandemic, he's been staying with relatives all over the Western US, including his grandmother in nearby Victor, Idaho. He started out obsessed with rock and roll, but lately has drifted to folk music, and he says enchanted by the simple beauty of guitar, harmonic, and voice. This is his first Hootenanny, and we hope not his last, and we hope to see him in person someday. Ira, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me. I've got another Bob Dylan song for you. This one's not a protest song, it's more of a love song, or you could say an anti-love song. Go away from my window, leave at your own chosen speed. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'm not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone who's never weak but always strong, to protect you and defend you, whether you are right or wrong. Someone to open each and every door, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'll only let you down. You say you're looking for someone who will promise never to part, someone to close his eyes for you, someone to close his heart, someone who will die for you and more, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go melt back in the night. Everything inside is made of stone. There's nothing in here moving, and anyway I'm not alone. You say you're looking for someone who will catch you each time you call. Fall and to gather flowers constantly, and to come each time you call. A lover for your life and nothing more, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Thank you. Anyway, this next song, it's an original song. I wrote it with a friend of mine a couple years ago. It's called I Could Never. I don't really wanna be alone. I don't really wanna be on my own. I don't really wanna be alone. But I'm not gonna give the dog a bone. I'm not gonna give the dog a bone. Every time he leaves, I'm still alone. I'm not gonna give the dog a bone. And I wouldn't wanna win the lottery. I wouldn't wanna win the lottery. I wouldn't really wanna be so free. I don't wanna win the lottery. Yeah, I just wanna fly above the sun. I just wanna fly above the sun. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just wanna fly above the sun. Alright. I could never spend my life alone. I could never spend my life alone. I could never spend my life on my own. I could never spend my life alone. Thank you. That's all I have for today.
Awesome. Thanks, Ira. When Ben was doing sound check earlier, I was caulking our shower, and I heard you sound checking that your Bob Dylan tune, and I like came in. I was like, "Who's that?" So anyway, wonderful. Thanks, welcome, and we hope to see you again in the future. Up next, we have Jeff Smith, and last week Ben and I were not here, so we did watch the replay. We watched the replay of the Hoot on YouTube later, so got to see Jeff play. And Jeff, we haven't gotten a chance to meet. It's nice to meet you. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself before you start tonight?
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter living in the swamps of Virginia. I'm originally from West Virginia. I moved up into this area in 1976. And I started writing songs while I was a drummer, and I couldn't figure out how to make songs while playing drums. So I switched over to guitar. So yeah, I've been in quarantine, and it's making me just a little bit crazy.
All of us.
I haven't eaten anybody, but everything else I have.
Awesome. It's nice to meet you, Jeff. We love swamps. So anyway, we'll send it off to you.
I was going to say about the Dylan songs. There's this movie out. I just saw it last night called One Night in Miami. And it's about a fictional meeting of Muhammad Ali and Sam Cooke and Jim Brown and Malcolm X. And it's about Martin Luther King, too. But there's a point in the movie when the Bob Dylan song, How Many Roads Must the Man Follow, and all that, just that, tired old workhorse, and it was the most powerful scene in the movie, I think, because of that song. So here's not my rendition of that. This is a song called Steering Wheel. Now when life gets to be an uphill climb, and everything you do ain't worth 500 dimes, when all your friends don't know how you are anymore, remember change is good as you're walking down the door. The memories remain. It's always the same. It's always going crazy. It's always in the days. You broke your fingernail trying to unlock your frozen car. Something in the heavens has eclipsed your lucky star. Let me be the seatbelts that keep you buckled in when you are flipping out. Heartaches begin when you feel your wires are crossing. Let me be your ground. Let me be the steering wheel that turns your life around. Love can lift you up. Love can let you down. It's like an elevator roller coaster till it's found. Try not to worry, darling, try not to scream. Just keep on rolling merrily. Life is but a dream. Let me be the seatbelt, keep you buckled in when you are flipping out and the heartaches begin. When you feel your wires are crossing, let me be your ground. Let me be the steering wheel that turns your life around. Let me be the steering wheel that turns your life around. Thank you. I've been telling you in all my dreams, baby, you're like a vampire. If you know what I mean, well, you got to get out. Yeah, you got to get out. You're gonna have to fly by night to New Orleans, where they've been waiting in the catacombs forever, it seems. Yeah, you got to get out. Well, I got some friends down there who'll take care of you, hide you in the daytime and teach you voodoo. Yes, you got to get out. Oh, yeah, you got to get out. You're gonna have to fly by night to New Orleans, where they've been waiting in the catacombs forever, it seems. Yeah, you got to get out. Well, you're gonna live forever if you stay out of the sun. Centuries will pass, but darling, I'll be done. Yeah, you got to get out. Yeah, you got to get out. You're gonna have to fly by night to New Orleans, where they've been waiting in the catacombs forever, it seems. Yeah, you got to get out. Well, I met this woman and she's nice and kind. She brings me no drama. She's easy on my mind. That's why you got to get out. You got to get out. Yeah, you got to get out. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. That's Rip Roaring. Love that percussion and the playing, as Clint said in the chat here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, a pleasure. Up next, we have Mr. Don Wade. Don is coming to us, I believe, from New York, Brooklyn, or is it Queens? I forget. But it's via New York City. He usually sings a cappella. In fact, he always sings a cappella, and so we'll expect the same. Excited that he's here. Don, is it Queens or Brooklyn?
Queens.
They're close to each other.
You know, kind of. Never mistake them, though. All right, Don, take it away.
Yep, we're here in beautiful Jackson Heights, which doesn't look like what's behind me. Anyway, here's a topical song written in the 1600s, probably about Charles II. And it's since gone into tradition and been collected all over, even in Australia, where the crow in this song becomes a kangaroo, which is fine for Australia. But this is an Appalachian version.
Carrion crow a sitting on an oak, to my income kitty come kai me. Watching the tailor cutting on his cloak, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. Wife oh wife, come fetch my bow, to my income kitty come kai me, that I may shoot yon carrion crow, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. He shot the crow, but he missed his mark, to my income kitty come kai me. Shot the old sow bang through the heart, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. Wife oh wife, fetch brandy in a spoon, to my income kitty come kai me, that I may heal her gaping wound, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. If she dies, we'll drag her to the house, to my income kitty come kai me. We'll have pork and chitlins and souse, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. The old sow died and the bell did toll, to my income kitty come kai me. And the little pigs prayed for the old sow's soul, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, mo. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh. Yes, carrion crow is sitting on an oak, to my income kitty come kai me. Watching a tailor cutting on his cloak, to my income kitty come kai. Come and hero, kitty come kiro, come and hero, me. Ba 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 ba, Billy Billy income kitty come kai me oh.
Thank you, Don. Absolutely wonderful. It's great. You know, it's a bummer that we can't all be together singing, but one of the advantages that we get to be across the country and still connect in ways that we haven't been able to before.
And we can play along.
Yeah, just fun in the background. Thank you, Don. Speaking of connecting during the virtual Hoot, up next is Jackie Stokel. Jackie, unbeknownst to me in a lot of ways, has been a part of my life my whole life. She and my dad have been friends for as long as I've been alive. And so deep down in my subconscious are memories of Jackie singing back in Montana and Colorado and wherever else we met up during the day. And it's really fun and really exciting that we get to be here together singing. So Jackie, thanks for being here and take it away.
Okay, well, I'm in a lot of people's deep subconscious. It's always good to be here, and I'm so thankful that the virtual is here. It's one of those things that, you know, music has always been a big part of my life, and somewhere along the way when I moved up to Helen, I got lost. And so this brought me back home. I'm going to sing, I guess, 2 songs tonight, and one kind of rings with me is called 10 Million Miles by Patty Griffin. And as I kept continuing to look at the lyrics of this song, I realized that it was about a person that has lived a lot of different aspects of life. And with, I think, growing older comes, we hope, is a lot of wisdom and a lot of perspective. Must have walked 10 million miles. Must have walked 10 million miles. Wore some shoes that weren't my style. 10 million miles. I've been kinda told some lies, like anyone who's lived or died, like anyone who's ever tried to to walk 10 million miles. Memorize and I forget. Do some things that I regret. Wish for things I'd never get. Walk in the rain and get wet. Must have walked 10 million miles. Must have walked 10 million miles. So think before you criticize. 10 million miles. Travel around from place to place. Wore some rags around my waist, and other times a dress of lace, and always searched for your sweet face. You ought to come sometime for tea. Maybe we could see the sea. Talk a lot or let things be, or just enjoy the mystery. Must have walked 10 million miles. Must have walked 10 million miles. Wore some shoes that weren't my style. Fell into a wreck and file. So just say I was here a while. A fool in search of your sweet smile. 10 million miles. Thank you. So I sit on the computer a lot at work, and sometimes I get really bored looking at figures. And so I started bringing, believe me or not, I don't have music on my phone, but I still have the CDs because I can't fit the phonograph with the LPs in my office. Anyway, that was supposed to be a joke, but I guess I'm the only one that gets that. Anyway, I started listening to old John Denver stuff, and I remember singing this song a long time ago, and it always kind of connected with me because I think back at my mom and dad, who of course would be both over 100 right now, if they had survived, and that generation seemed to like to dance a lot. You know, they would go to the bars, they'd leave us kids at home with grandma and grandpa, who always made us go to bed, but they loved to dance, and it was the old kind of like ballroom dancing. And this song just sort of made me think about them up in God's land, coming back together and dancing. So it's called A Song for All Lovers. My dog might chime in here too, I don't know. I see them dancing somewhere in the moonlight, somewhere in Alaska, somewhere in the sun. I hear them singing a song for lovers, a song for the two hearts beating only as one. Imagine the morning, no longer alone, the arms of another, a place to belong, no longer the struggle walk in the wonder, to live in the song, in a place full of enchantment, where the wild things are known. Will the future remember when the lovers are gone? To ever be gentle, to always be strong, to walk in the wonder, to live in the song. And I see them dancing somewhere in the moonlight, somewhere in Alaska, somewhere in the sun. I hear them singing a song for lovers, a song for the two hearts beating only as one, a song for the two hearts beating only as one. There. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. That was beautiful. Up next, tuning in, I believe, from Calais, Vermont, up there in the
Yeah.
north.
Or is it Calais?
No, Callus.
Okay, because
No.
we go to Calais, Maine often when we're crossing into Canada.
St.
So I know
Stephen, New Brunswick. Yeah,
That's
been there
right.
several times. Yeah.
Wonderful border crossing. Can't wait to go again when we're allowed in Canada.
Yeah. If they're smart, they'll never let us in again. So greetings from the second least populous state in the Union. Another distinction we have is I read somewhere the other day that we have more breweries per capita than any other state in the Union. And we've also got a whole bunch of distilleries. We're making all kinds of great stuff to drink. And in these times, they're all doing well. So I thought it was appropriate to do something that had to do with the alcohol industry. So this is my not too well played but earnestly sung rendition of Steve Winwood's version of a very old song called John Barleycorn. There were two men came out of the west, their fortunes to try. And these three men made a solemn vow, John Barleycorn must die. They've sown, they've plowed, they've sown, they've harrowed him in, cast clods on barley's head. And these three men made a solemn vow, John Barleycorn was dead. They let him lie for a very long time, till rains from heaven did fall. And little Sir John sprung up his head, which sore amazed them all. They let him stand till Midsummer's Day, and he was pale and wan. And little Sir John's grown a long, long beard, and so become a man. They hired men with a scythe so sharp to cut him off at the knee. They rolled him and tied him around the waist, serving him most barbarously. They hired men with sharp pitchforks to pierce him to the heart. And the loader, he served him worse than that, for he's bound him to a cart. They wheeled him around and around the field till they came unto a barn. And these three men swore a solemn oath on poor John Barleycorn. They hired men with crabtree sticks to cut him skin from bone. And the miller, he served him worse than that, for he's ground him between two stones. Now little Sir John in the nut brown bowl, he's brandy in the glass. And little Sir John in the nut brown bowl proved the strongest man at last. The huntsman, he can't hunt the fox, nor loudly blow his horn. And the tinker, he can't mend kettle nor pots without a little barley corn. And here he is, brandy in the glass. Pardon my back for a moment, I'll switch guitars. This is my effort to bring a little culture to this unabashedly folk-oriented group of people. Here's a medley of two tunes by the Irish harper Turlough Carolyn. First is called John Irwin, which honors a British Army officer who, besides being English and Protestant, was sympathetic to his Catholic neighbors. And the second is a setting of two tunes written for George Brabazon, who was one of Carolyn's drinking buddies and the owner of a nearby estate. All right.
Thank you so much. That was so lovely.
Yeah.
It's like the kind of music I want to like both work to, you know, when I'm working at home alone, like have that nice guitar music on in the background.
Yeah, my sister keeps saying I should record stuff like that and send it to her, but you know, I haven't got around to it yet.
Oh, well, now you have another member of that audience. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
But sadly, so far as I know, Carolyn never wrote anything for the accordion.
That's okay. I don't want to listen to the accordion when I'm doing work.
We don't need any more accordion around here, honestly.
Great. Thanks again.
Lovely. Thanks so much. And up next, we have our dear friend Clint. And Clint plays all sorts of different kinds of guitar, music that features the guitar. And Clint, where are you right now? What state are you in?
Just probably about 6 miles from you down in...
Oh, lovely. See, Ben thought you were in California, but I thought you were here.
Yeah,
and
here all winter, skiing when I can.
Yeah, so nice. I was just thinking about when you were here last in the fall, and you and Karen hosted us to sit outside your house and play a little bit of outdoor music. And the two things that really stood out to me are, number one, when we can come back together again, I would request the same cookies that Karen had provided. And number two, your neighborhood is so wonderful. And like all the kids from the neighborhood were like, Karen like kept bringing out cookies for everyone as they were like riding by on their bikes and like walking around. And it's really nice. The summer here is wonderful, even in COVID times, because you can still be a member of a community. And it was nice to feel that because we don't really have neighbors. So thanks for hosting us, and tell Karen about those cookies. I really like them.
Thanks for the words. We love our hood. And there was a little mini block party last night in the snow with cookies and kids and drinking, and it was really fun. So got to keep that up, and we'll get you guys out as soon as possible.
Love it. Thanks.
And if Ben doesn't, let's see, as I remember, Ben couldn't make it because he had been in Robin Tosh's wedding the night before.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't make it.
Let's not talk about that.
Thanks, Clint. Can't wait to hear what you've got for us tonight, and we're glad you're in town.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, it takes me about a week to work on a song to get up the nerve to play it at the Hoot, and I'd been working on a song all week, and then I said, nah, it doesn't seem right, and then I've been working on another song, kind of a protest song going back to January 6th, and nah, that doesn't seem right either. So I'm doing a song of hope that better times are ahead, and that people are kind of like each other more, love each other more. So anyway. Love is but a song we sing, tears the way we die. You can make mountains ring, hear an angel cry. Though the dove is on the wing, you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, love one another right now. Some will come and some will go, we will surely pass. when the one who left us here returns for us at last. We are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people, now, smile on each other, everybody get together, love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear in your trembling hand. One key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people, now, smile on each other, everybody get together, love one another right now. Come on, people, now, smile on each other, everybody get together, love one another right now, right now, right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Clint. Wonderful, apropos for the moment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, that's fun to do.
And excited to see you again soon. Up next, speaking of folks I'm excited to see again soon, is Mr. Jimmy Kern, coming to us from an undisclosed, unspecified location. He could be anywhere between the Idaho-Wyoming border and the Idaho-South Dakota border. We just don't know. So Jimmy, I hope wherever you are, you're safe and you know, doing good stuff.
Can you hear me, Ben?
Can hear you just fine, yeah.
Okay. Guitar's coming through?
Coming through well.
And I'm also unsecured here.
Put on a harness, Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, life is a journey, and I don't know if this is the last song I wrote of 2020 or the first song, because I have a note it's 1/1/21, and I have a note it's 12/31/20. So I guess I'll split it to 31 and a half. It's a travel log. It's going to cover a lot of terrain, called The Journey West. I headed west just after college. I was seeking fame, fortune, and knowledge. I got about as far as West Pennsylvania. I had to figure out if I could even make it. Back then I met fellow students. Their parents paid for it all. They didn't have the slightest notion what it's like to have your back against the wall. But if you were hard working, I won't deny it. But far too many got to play, just get by, say they got it made, and pray at the altar of the deranged. Unaware that there's a price to pay, eventual judgment day. They cannot escape. Well, I went back home, got my old dog, and I loaded up for a bigger journey. A great companion and good company. He could see things that were gonna happen all year long before me. I had to leave a girl, she got into cocaine. Last night, 4 lines on a mirror, but I didn't partake. No, I just went to the party and one beer in my hand, and everyone around getting higher and higher than I could understand. And I asked her first thing in the morning why she wanted to dance with the devil. No way for me to live. And I heard, give me 3 steps on the radio, and I knew it was time to go. Down the highway, you could hear me a mile away. Have no idea she's still alive. Her father was a doctor, left the family to survive. Yellow Cadillac for him, and one for his new wife. And now I'm on a long drive to southwest New Mexico, where I ended up high in the mountains on the Gila National Forest. It was east coast or southwest, and I never saw a place so dry. It was so dry, it almost made me cry. It's that dry. Not long, I ventured up to northern Wyoming, and I woke up to a beautiful sight. The first sun on the Tetons. I never saw mountains quite so high. I knew I'd be sticking around for a while. But I picked up a nice guitar. I learned a handful of chords: B flat, C, G, and A minor. And I wrote down a few words just to capture the moment. And I found out I was starting to be a storyteller. I used to have a place to play every Monday. We could get together and ply our trade, but oh, the room was full right up to the stage. And now we do it alone from our home or somewhere on the planet. I headed west just after college. I had to drop that girl. Took my dog alone. I've no idea if she's still alive. I headed west just after college. Oh, I headed west just after college. B flat, C, G, and even A minor. Well, I covered a lot of this country. Thanks, Ben, for hosting. Oh, I forgot the kazoo.
Where was the kazoo?
Have a great night.
In for the win.
So, oh well. Thanks for hosting again.
Cheers, Jim. Thanks for being here. Up next, we've got another Tucson party. There's a crew down in Tucson. We're hoping they all get to hang out together someday soon on an outside porch, or when they've all been vaccinated, or whenever after all this has happened. But I'm excited that Lynn and Bob are down there and that they can join us virtually. Known as a band, they're known as Raggedy Edge. They play some beautiful music, and excited that they're back again. Take it away, Lynn and Bob.
Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. It is good to be part of the Tucson crew, so to speak. Well, we're going to do a couple of songs, and like, did I interrupt somebody?
No.
No, good. I couldn't tell. So a lot of people, if you're like me, you get kind of worried or regret the past, a few things, and so, or you might get worried about the future. And so I would do a song by Colin Hay, he wrote in 1990, that kind of addresses that in a little way. It's called Waiting for My Real Life to Begin.
Which I think we're doing. Also.
I think we're all doing
We're
it.
all doing it.
A lot of people are doing it in different ways, yeah.
Sorry.
Any minute now,
ship is coming in. I keep checking the horizon, and I'll stand on that bow, and I'll feel the waves come crashing, feel the waves come crashing down, down, down on me. And you say, be still, my love, open up your heart, let the light shine in. Don't you understand? I already have a plan. I'm waiting for my real life to begin. When I woke today, suddenly nothing happened. But in my dreams, I slew the dragon, and down this beaten path, and up this cobble lane, I'm walking in my own footsteps once again. And you say, just be here now, forget about the past, your mask is wearing thin. Let me throw one more dice, I know that I can win. I'm waiting for my real life to begin. Any minute now, my ship is coming in. I keep checking the horizon, and I'll check my machine. Well, there's sure to be that call. It's gonna happen soon, soon, oh so very soon. It's just the times are lean, and you say, just do my love, open up your heart, let the light shine in. Don't you understand? Oh, I already have a plan. Just waiting for my real life to begin. Hey, hey, on a clear day, I can see for a long way. Yes, on a clear day, I can see.
Waiting. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the next one's an original tune. A little bit of a signature tune, I guess, for me. I was playing it before I met Bob, but then he came along and made it way better, as is his way. So anyway, this one's called Harmony Motel. 2, 3, 4. We met at the Harmony Motel. Oh, I love, I fell under your spell. Well, you said I had great legs when I served your grits and eggs when we met at the Harmony Motel. Well, you said you were tired of the road. You didn't care to ever haul another load. You were easy to persuade. Instead of passing through, you stayed. You said you were tired of the road. Need the flashing neon lights of the highway sign. 20 bucks a night, a week for 99. Got down on your knees, said you'd take me for your wife. Flashing neon lights on the highway sign. Down the road at Shawnee Lake. Well, the fish jumped right onto the dinner plate. We lay by the water, we didn't know we made a daughter. Down the road at Shawnee Lake. Well, I thought you were happy all along. Now I've been left to wonder what went wrong. I begged you stay, but you drove away. And I thought you were happy all along. Need the flashing neon lights of the highway sign. 20 bucks a night, a week for 99. Got down on your knees, said you'd take me for your wife. Need the flashing neon lights of the highway sign. Take it, Bob. Flashing neon lights on the highway sign. 20 bucks a night, a week for 99. Got down on your knees, said you'd take me for your wife. Keep flashing neon lights on the highway sign. Oh, I sit on the porch most every night. I'm watching for your rig to come in sight. I named our daughter Ann. You know she's your biggest fan, and we watch for your rig most every night. So won't you come back to the Harmony Motel? I remind you of that loving way we found. We can stay or we can go, but we can make it, babe, I know. If you come back to the Harmony Motel. We're waiting at the Harmony Motel. Come get us at the Harmony Motel.
so much. Great to be here. Great to be here. Peace and love.
Thank you, Lynn and Bob. Thank you, Raggedy Edge. That was wonderful, enthusiastic and joyful and great. Thank you so much. We're getting towards the end. We got just a few more folks to go. It looks like we might run past 8. Up next is someone who I know is one of the original girls, part of that original trio with Jenny and Sally. She's now living in Virginia, excited that she can be here with us. This is Sherry Stewart. Sherry, all yours.
Hey, everybody. Well, I just want to say for the record, I don't think it's fair that I should have to go after Lynn and Bob. That's just not fair. That was really great. It was a lot of fun. So thanks, you guys. So I'm going to do this song tonight. That's a blues song that I learned. I can't even remember where I learned it, but it's by Willie Dixon. That's called 29 Ways. So Bob, you could play along. It's in the key of E. And it would just sound great. I got 29 ways to make it to my baby's door. I've got 29 ways to make it to my baby's door. And if he needs me bad, I can find about 2 or 3. 1, 2, maybe more. 1 through the kitchen, 2 down the hall. And when the going gets rough, I got a hole in the wall. 29 ways to make it to my baby's door. And if he needs me bad, I can find about 2 or 3. 1, 2, maybe more. Can slide down the chimney like a Santa Claus. Go through the window and that ain't all. I got a lot of good ways I don't want you to know. I've even got a hole in the bedroom floor. I've got 29 ways to make it to my baby's door. And if he needs me bad, I can find about 2 or 3. 1, 2, maybe more. Got away through the closet, behind the clothes, away through the attic that no one knows. I got a master key that fits every lock, a hidden door behind grandfather's clock. I got 29 ways to make it to my baby's door. And if he needs me bad, I can find about 2 or 3. 1, 2, maybe more. I said 1, 2, maybe more. I said 1, 2, maybe more. I said 1, 2, maybe more. And if he needs me back, oh, if he needs me back, if he needs me back, oh, if he needs me back, I can find about 2 or 3 more. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Sherry. A great blues. Thanks.
Yeah, you can't beat the blues.
Heck no.
Especially when times are bad.
Well, thank you, Sherry. Our second last performer before we close out the night is Mr. Charlie Reinertson, coming to us from the swamps of Middleton, Vermont. For me, it is just glorious to see. Oh gosh, that's a big mistake. Massachusetts. Massachusetts? Massachusetts.
Ben, didn't you
From the
live there
swamps
once?
of Middleton. Michael Fullerton's mad at me. Charlie, I'm just excited to see your face and see you there. Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, Ben. It's been fun listening to everybody. My heart is sad and I am lonely, for the only one I love. When shall I see her? Oh no, never, till we meet in heaven above. Oh, bury me beneath the willow under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. She told me that she dearly loved me. How could I believe it untrue? Until the angels softly whispered, she will prove untrue to you. Oh, bury me beneath the willow under the weeping willow tree, where she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. Tomorrow was our wedding day. Oh God, oh God, what can she be? She's at a courting with another and no longer cares for me. Oh, bury me beneath the willow under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me.
All right. Wonderful, Charlie. Thank you so much. We're going to close out the evening here with the fiddle tune in D. For those wishing to play along, this is called Amelia's Waltz, and we're playing it for a very specific reason.
Yeah, it's been a kind of a tumultuous 2021, even though we had hoped things would be different this year. A year is just a new year. Doesn't really always change what's going on in the world, and there have been a lot of great things that we've experienced in 2021. Today we found out a sad thing that our favorite pub, where we used to frequent in Gloucester, Massachusetts, Cape Ann Brewing Company, has closed forever, and we were really sad because when we lived there, it meant a lot to us to go there, and we used to play music with friends there. Our friend Summer introduced us to this lovely tune, Amelia's. We used to play there didn't we used to play every Monday night there?
Every Monday night?
We used to play every Monday night at Cape Ann Brewing Company. So it makes us kind of sad that that's not going to happen anymore. But we do have our mugs from the Mug Club. So cheers. One final cheers for CABC. All right. This one's a little tricky, so we're just going to see how it goes.
Back up just a little bit.
Okay.
1, 2, 1.
That made my heart beat really fast. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming out tonight, or staying in and being here tonight. It's so good to be with you all. And stay tuned for another Hoot right here, right now, same time next week. Thanks, everyone.